Greetings, everyone. This is a safety chest. And the things that I keep in here are the things that are most important to me in case of an emergency. And when you think about a safety chest, I'm using this as a metaphor for this conversation I'm going to be having with Colaz Smith and Sham. Now, when I am here to deliver messages, especially as it relates to dreams, I just spell it out, but I don't feel like doing that. I don't think that's how the spirit wanted me to deliver it. So I'm just going to reason with these ones. First and foremost, please understand the intention of this video. It is to enlighten or sort of cause Colaz Smith to say things that make you go okay. You don't need to know all the details. You just need to listen to my voice wherever you are. I am a big supporter of Colaz Smith TV, and I love his family. Sham, his two baby girls. Yes. And I want to say something to you, Colaz. The first time I saw your channel, it was when you were sharing the story about how you lost your son. It was riveting. And so when I searched the channel, I found a video of you proposing to Sham. Oh my gosh. If you all know Sham, you know how innocent, how shy she was. And, she has her own channel. I think it's called JC's World. She's come a long way, but, she's still shy. Colaz, as a person who, I don't know if you consider yourself a Christian anymore, but somebody who was a church going person, you got married as a young man. And I'm sure you'd hear the scripture that says marriage is honorable and the bed undefiled. But I want to say to you that marriage is no easy thing. It is no walk in the park. It is difficult. And your love alone is not enough. Oh, I love you. Oh, I remember watching the video where you're proposing to Sham, and oh my gosh, she's so youthful. You were so young and excited. I also saw the video where you talked about how the church people fight you out. I tried to because it didn't work. And how your love continued. No, I want you to remember those days when people said that you were not good enough for Sham. And when Sham ultimately had to make the decision, she chose you. And now you both parent 3 baby. May your son rest in peace. The mother of your 3 kids. Oh, you got her and she was innocent. And she got you when you knew that she is the woman you wanted to marry. I get the feeling that you get whatever you set your mind on. But sometimes when we set our mind on things, other stuff will take us away from that focus. So in this video, Colaz, as a woman who I have a feeling could be your mother, I want you to continue to break those grounds, go on your adventures. I love to watch them, but include her more often in some of these travels, because guess what happened? You see, with marriage and with relationship, the enemy, the negative energies in the space, in the world, they like to target families. And the more room you leave, the more open you are, temptations are going to come. I listened to your song, Colaz, and you said, well, they want to accuse you of a particular thing. But you said, well, if that be the case, which man don't. It's a choice. All men are weak to the flesh, but some will put up some resistance. And the only reason why it is important to put up resistance is because you can have a wonderful thing and some Jezebel come in and the Jezebel can turk. The Jezebel is beautiful. But remember that Jezebel is only finding you when you're in your glory, when you're in your element. That Jezebel wouldn't want you when you were lowly, when you were just having all these things as a dream. So that's where Sham comes in. This beautiful union between you and Sham. This love you got for her and that love she has for you is to be treasured. Don't leave too much room. So in exploring and taking care of your family and giving them a better life, you have to travel sometimes and you have to do it alone. But you're going to have to put in some more, entry on the travel with Sham. There are times when you have to leave the kids behind too, because, adult time is necessary. Remember how you felt when you first saw her and started to pursue her? Remember? Nothing could separate you from your Sham Sham. No one could separate you from your good girl. And no one can separate you right now. Build back that loving feeling. Bring that loving feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. You know that song? Listen. Every relationship has a point when you look at the other person and you're wondering if that spark is still there. But you have to ignite that spark. You have to do it. And Sham, hold on to your man. Don't let him go. Yes. And Sham, we can't prevent men from straying. We can't. There are going to be more beautiful women that pleases the eyes of the partner that you're with. But you have to become that person that you cannot let go. Yes. So, pray. I'm sure you're a praying woman. Get the book, The Power of a Praying Wife, Sham. Yes. And not just pray, the way the Pharisees pray. Yeah, but, I'm sure you pray for your husband. I'm sure every time he goes on these trips, you pray for him. Yeah. You cover him. And you bless him. Colaz, look at your wife and know she's a treasure. As men, sometimes that other head rules us. And women have always been able to touch strong men in such a way. In the Bible, Delilah. Oh my gosh. How did she ever deceive that man? Colaz, you have a beautiful family and a beautiful wife. And what carries you from now on to the next 30 years is that love and that devotion. Look at her. and remember what you saw and what you still feel. And remember the Jezebel that will attempt to seduce you. Run. What did I say? I said run. If you feel weakness to the point where I've never felt this fury, this fire in my loins, run. Okay? Run. There's distance, and there will be distance between you. And you might not be able to make up your mind. But find a couple who's married for a long time and talk with them. Find out what is the secret to them staying together. And I'm not talking about people who stay in toxic relationships and they needed to go their way. But find somebody who can be honest with you and say, you know what? Sometimes distance crawl in one's marriage. It's up to you. You can find passion. You can rekindle the flame. You can love one another to the point where you can't stand to be away from each other. That might be the case right now. That will be tested in the future. Remember this and know that the intention here is pure and that I love you both. There are individuals who are waiting for your union to dissipate or to be dissolved. Put them to shame. Stay great.